And namaskar to all of you. Today, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi attended the third India-Nordic Summit in Oslo, hosted by Prime Minister of Norway and joined by his counterparts from other Nordic countries, Denmark, Finland, Iceland and Sweden. Prime Minister also held bilateral meetings with his counterparts on the margins of the third India-Nordic Summit. As you are aware, today the combined economy of Nordic countries is over $2 trillion. Nordic countries are at the forefront in niche technologies in the areas of innovation, clean and green tech solutions, sustainability, renewable energy, including offshore wind, green hydrogen and green methanol, e-mobility, digitalization, ICT, AI, blue economy, maritime solutions, port modernization, skill development, agriculture and food processing, health and life sciences and green shipping. The Nordic Summit and bilateral summits held by Honorable Prime Minister helped us to take forward our engagement with each of these countries bilaterally and plurilaterally on each of these major sectors. India's relationship today with the Nordic countries has been seeing an upward trajectory. Over 700 Nordic companies operate in India and around 150 Indian companies have a presence in the Nordic region. The third India-Nordic Summit held today has imparted a strategic dimension to the India-Nordic relationship. The Prime Ministers underlined that they are meeting at a time of global geopolitical flux and rapid economic and technological transformation and agreed on the need to deepen our partnership for mutual benefit and also to cooperate in addressing global challenges. In this context, they decided to elevate the India-Nordic relationship to Green Technology and Innovation Strategic Partnership. Green Technology and Innovation Strategic Partnership. During the discussions, the leaders agreed to deepen India-Nordic cooperation in green and clean technologies and scale up joint blue economy initiatives, including collaboration on sustainable shipping through India's Sagarmala and Mahasagar programs. The leaders called for stronger trade, investment and talent linkages, emphasizing early implementation of the India-EU Free Trade Agreement and the realization of commitments under India-EFTA Trade and Economic Partnership Agreement. India stands ready to provide a stable and enabling environment for Nordic investors and innovators. The leaders encouraged greater Nordic business participation in India's journey of growth towards Vikasit Bharat, that is, to become a developed country by 2047. During the bilateral meetings, Honorable Prime Minister also invited the Nordic countries to actively participate in the WAVES Summit, which is scheduled to held in India next year. The leaders also exchanged views on global and regional issues of mutual interest. They reiterated the need for comprehensive reform of multilateral institutions, called for restructuring of the UN Security Council to reflect contemporary global realities. Nordic leaders reiterated their support for India's permanent membership in a reformed and expanded UN Security Council. The leaders condemned terrorism in all its forms and manifestations and agreed to strengthen cooperation against terror financing and cross-border terrorism. To conclude, the leaders reaffirmed the India-Nordic partnership is value-based, pragmatic and action-oriented and agreed to translate ambition into measurable outcomes before the next summit in Helsinki and expressed the confidence that the partnership will deliver tangible progress for a more peaceful, resilient and sustainable world. A joint statement is being released soon, which may be seen at MEA website. Thank you.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.